Tusmin, Satu, Su, vocative, Satu, Satawu.
Okay, good, well done.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Anybody else? Could memorize the formula? Nobody. Yeah, so yeah, you can take your time, and as I told earlier, that you have to memorize these formulas. You have to be able to recite without looking at the table. When you see this word, you should be able to decline them. Otherwise, you cannot use them, and you will not understand when you see those words in the text, right? Yeah, it will take time for you to memorize these formulas, because when we were child, when we were learning Pāḷi language, it took quite some time to memorize these formulas and then to recite in front of our teachers. We have to, as Pāļi learners, we have to recite these formulas in front of our teachers, and to make sure that we got them correctly, we can remember them. So anybody has any questions regarding what you have learned so far?
Yes, Ajahn, can I ask one question?
Sure.
So actually, in Pāļi, actually, Ajahn, how many suffix is there? Okay, so far we learn on A, I, U, right? So how many suffix are there in Pāļi? Is it countable?
Suffix, so you mean the endings?
Yes, ending that. So far we learned that. Right now we are learning U, right? Like a vowel U. And we only learn like a.
Yeah.
And then we declined. And then yesterday we learned E, right? And then we declined.
Yeah. In masculine, and in feminine there is A also. And
one, right?
Yeah, there is E, U. And also there are, as you see, Antu, like this. Antu. Yeah. These are the endings. And they are declined in each gender, right? Even it's end in the but in the masculine it's declined in another way. In feminine it declined in another manner. In neuter it's declined in another manner. So that's why you have to memorize all these things. But some are easy because they are similar to each other, and they are not that much complex in some formulas. Therefore, it won't be that much hard or difficult when you memorize, at least, as I told you yesterday, that at least the first one, the Buddha, the A masculine, you should memorize, and the A feminine, you should memorize, and a neutral, the first one of the neutral, of the neutral, you should memorize. Then the rest has a somewhat similar manner to the first one, and then you can sometimes guess the meaning. Sometimes it's easier for you to remember the rest when you have memorized one at least of those each gender. Yeah. Any other questions? And anybody else has already memorized how to decline this masculine word ending in U? Now let's skip. Let's try some exercises. Bandavo susuhi sadding amhakang gehang agamisanti. What is the word bandavo? The original form of the word bandavo.
Is it the Pandu, Ajahn?
Bandhu, yeah. What does that mean?
Relation.
Relation or relatives. And susuhi,
Su, young boy, young boy.
yeah.
Su.
Actually, it's declined as the yeah. Yeah, susu, young one, young boy, right? Susuhi. Sadding means with here, as you can see. There are prepositions. Saha means with, sadding means with, okay? Susuhi sadding means with. Amhakang means,
Color of my.
yeah, our, yeah. Gehang,
Yeah.
house. Agamisanti, sorry? No, this is a verb. Agamisanti means will come. Yeah, will come. You haven't learned that yet. So Bandavo, what case, what number?
The first case.
What number?
The plural, Ajahn.
Plural. Yeah, it's first case, nominative case, plural. Susuhi. Susuhi, which case, which number?
Plative.
Okay, say that again.
Ablative, the fifth case.
Fifth case. Ablative. Is that what you said? Let's look at the meaning of this sentence. Okay, I will tell you. But the relatives will come to our house with the young ones. Oh, that's noisy.
With instrumental.
Yeah, what's that noise?
Karunika.
I get a disturbing noise from somebody. Can you mute your microphones? Okay. So where were we? relatives will come to our house with the young ones. So therefore, this susuhi, which case and which number?
The third case,
Third case, the number?
number plural.
Plural, yeah. Because coming with, the term with means doing something together. And also when it comes with this term sadding or saha, we just saw, it requires the word that this word comes together should be formed in the ablative case, doing something with somebody. Okay, therefore, bandavo, nominative plural, susuhi, ablative plural. Let's look at the second sentence. Sattu parasuna tava taravo chindissati. Sattu, what does that mean?
Enemy.
Enemy. Parasuna, what is the original form?
Parasu.
Parasu, what does that mean?
S.
Axe, yeah, axe. Tava means your. Taravo. What is the original form of this word?
Taru.
Taru. What does that mean?
Tree.
Trees. Yeah, tree. Chindissati means.
Chindissati.
You can guess. Right.
Cut.
Yeah, cut. Will cut. This form
Will
of
cut.
the verb is in the future tense. Therefore, will cut.
Tree.
Yeah. So, what is the meaning of this sentence? Whole sentence.
Enemy will cut. Enemy will cut trees.
Yeah, the enemy will cut your trees with an axe, right? So sattu here, in which case and which number?
Sattu.
Yeah,
Nominative and singular.
nominative singular. Parasuna, which case, which number?
Parasuna. Instrumental.
Instrumental, which number?
Singular.
Singular. Tava means your. And taravo, which case, which number?
Accusative.
Accusative, which number?
And plural.
Plural. Chindisati will cut. Okay, good. Let's go to the next sentence. Garu maihang sasunang uchavo adadi. Garu, what is the original form?
Garu.
Garu, what does that mean?
Teacher.
Huh?
Teacher.
Teacher, yeah. Maihang, what does that mean?
Wait. First. Out.
My. Sasunang, what is the original form?
Susu.
Sasu. Sasu, what does that mean?
Young one.
Young ones. Uchavo, what is the original form?
Chu.
Again,
Chu.
uchu. Yeah. What does that mean?
Sugarcane.
Sugarcane. Adadi. What does that mean?
The
Gave. That means gave. The past of give. Gave. So what is the meaning of this whole sentence?
teacher give
Gave.
my boy
Teacher. The teacher gave sugarcane
sugarcane to
to the young ones, to my young ones, to the young ones of me, right? So, Garu, which case, which number?
nominative and singular.
Nominative singular. Maihang, which case, which number?
Genitive,
Genitive, which number?
plural. Singular.
Singular. Sasunang, which case, which number?
Dative.
Sasunang, dative.
Accusative. Is accusative.
Accusative.
Second. Singular.
Sasunang. Dative or accusative?
Accusative, singular.
Dative,
Dative.
not accusative.
What about other people? What do you think? Your opinions. You can express your opinions.
Dative and dative.
Anybody else has any other opinion?
Dative and plural. Dative plural.
Dative plural. So, why is it? Yeah, Karunika, would you like to say something? Accusative. Why you think it is accusative? Give to the young boy. Yeah, is that so? So,
It is near to the object side.
Because it is near to the object
Side, because the teacher give that sugarcane something to the young boy. So that means young boy near to the object side, not to the subject side. So when object talking object, it's near to the second accusative.
Okay, so DM ni, why do you think it's dative?
Because is the original of this word is susu. Then when we decline, if it's accusative, it have to susung, not susunang.
Yeah, very good point there. Because when you look at the word, we can see it's not sasung, it's sasunang. When it's sasunang, it should be either what?
Dative.
Yeah, dative or genitive. Therefore, that is one point and one way, one perspective that we can look at it. And another one is that we give something to somebody. That the teacher give, the action is giving. What is the object? Give what? Give sugarcane.
Okay.
So then that is the object. And then to something. To, I told you, and we learned that when it comes, when the term to comes, give something to somebody, do something, give something to somebody, give something for somebody, to and for, we have to use dative. Okay. Therefore, this word is dative and plural, our young ones. So what about the uchavo? What case, what number?
Uchavo is accusative and plural.
Accusative plural. Yeah, because it's the object of the verb giving, the object of the action. Adati, gave. Okay, good. Yeah, let's look at some. Yeah, any question, anybody? No question. Let's look at the next sentence, which is Bhikkhavo Nattara Nang Dhammang Desesanti. Bhikkhavo, what is the original form of this word? Bhikkhu.
Bhikkhu.
Yeah. Nattara Nang. What is the original form of this word?
Natara.
Nattara Nang. Do you think Nattara? Yeah, actually, we do not pay much attention to this.
Natta.
Yeah, not Natta. Yeah.
Oh, Nattu.
Nattu.
Yeah, we kind of skip that. It's different way of declension. And that is too much to take in 1 2 hours. So here, Nattu is the original form, means grandson, which has Sattu, Kattu, Sattu, advisor or teacher, Kattu, doer, maker. You see, this word Sattu is you can see in many suttas, right? The Satta means the teacher. It's a reference to the Buddha in Pali language. We use Satta. It's declined in this manner as the Nattu. And Bhattu, husband, Gantu, a goer, Sotu, hearer, Netu, leader, Vattu, sayer, Jetu, victor, Vinetu, instructor, Vinyatu, knower, Dhatu, giver. So these words are some exceptionals that are declined similar to this way of declension. Okay, we can come back to this again. And Bhikkhavo Nattaranang Dhammang. Dhammang, what is the original form of this word?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. Desesanti.
Preach.
Preach.
Will preach.
Will preach, yeah. Okay. So, what is the meaning of this sentence then? What is the meaning of this whole sentence?
Buddhas will preach.
Bhikkhu means monks.
A monk. Monks will preach doctrine to
grandsons. Grandson, not to. Okay. So, Bhikkhu, which case and which number?
Bhikkhu is the nominative and plural.
Nominative, plural. Nattaranang, which case, which number?
Dative and plural.
Dative, plural. Yeah. Nattaranang, dative, plural. Anybody else has any other opinion about this? You think accusative? Anybody else?
Dative.
Anybody else think otherwise? Yeah, Nattaranam, right? And Dhammang, which case, which number?
Dhamma is accusative and
Accusative,
singular.
singular. Okay, this is Santi, future, plural, right? And Nattaranam, let's see that. Nattaranam can be what? Can be what case? What and what case?
Dative and genitive.
Yeah, Nattaranam can be dative, either dative or genitive, and plural. So therefore, it cannot be accusative in this sense, as it's not declined in that manner. If it was accusative, it should be Nattarang, right? Nattarang. And another way that we can understand it is that even though we don't know how to decline this word, we can guess with the context of this sentence, with the place where this word is being placed, as the objective of this action is Dhamma, the doctrine. Will preach the doctrine, and preach the doctrine to somebody, right? Or maybe for somebody. Do something for or to. I told you that when in English language, when it used in the sense of to or for, we have to use a dative case. Therefore, this we can guess that this is in dative case, even though we do not actually remember the way to how to decline this word actually. So therefore, this word is dative plural, right? The monks will preach the doctrine to the grandsons. Okay, good. What about others? Why cannot hear from them? Let's see the next sentence. Toang banduna saha sindung gamisasi. Okay, we have two words that are masculine ending in o, right? Toang, what does that mean?
You.
Banduna.
Relation.
Yeah, relatives. And what is the original form?
Bandhu.
Bandhu. Saha, what does that mean? With, yeah, it's a preposition. And Sindung. What? Say. What is the original form?
Sindhu.
Sindhu. Gamisasi, what does that mean? We'll go. Yeah, good. Yeah. Toang banduna saha sindung gamisasi. So what is the meaning of this whole sentence?
Your relation.
You will go to the sea with relatives, right? With the relations. So, Tuang, which case, which number?
Nominative and singular.
Nominative, singular, yeah. Banduna, which case, which number?
Banduna with instrument.
Instrumental, which number?
Singular.
Singular. Sindung, which case, which number?
Sindhu is accusative and
Accusative.
singular.
Singular. Okay, good. You will go to the C with the relations. Okay, so anybody has any questions regarding what we have learned so far? No question. So let's look into the next. Yeah. Do you have any question? Karunika. You have any question? No. Why you turn on your microphone? Yeah. So I shall cut bamboos with my axe. So let's try to translate this into Pāḷi. Okay. I. What is the Pāļi term? Ahang. Good. Shall cut. We will shall cut.
Chindisati.
Yeah, not exactly.
Chindas.
Anybody else? Yeah, chinta is right word, but the conjugation is not quite.
Chindisati.
Yeah, when it comes to I, it should be Jindisami.
Sami.
Yeah, because it's a first person, right?
Chindisati.
Yeah. And bamboos. What is the term? Velu. Is that so? Velu. Right. The original word is Velu. And axe. What is the original word? Parasu, right? Yeah, parasu. Okay, so then let's decline it according to their cases. So bamboos, which case and which number this should be?
Bamboo accusative and plural.
Accusative plural. So accusative plural of Velu, right? Velavo. Velavo. Or what else?
Velu.
It can be, we can write it as either Velu with a long U and or Velavo. Okay. And with my axe. With axe. Okay, my is the Maihang we learn. And with axe, what case and what number should this be?
Should be instrumental.
Instrumental. Which number?
Singular.
Singular. So what is the term for axe in Pāļi language? Parasu. And then what should this be the when declined, what it should be look like?
Parasuna.
Yeah, parasuna. Good. So let's put them together. Make a sentence. I, ahang, parasuna, and my, ahang, maihang, parasuna, velu or velavo, chindisami.
This
So that is the correct word order of Pali language, right? I told you that in English, we mostly say the subject, then verb, then object. But in Pali language, we put subject, object, then verb. And whatever which describes the object, we'll put in front of the object. Right? Whatever that describes the subject, will put in front of the subject. So whatever we describe the verb, like adjectives, we put in front of the verb. So that's the word order of Pali language. I think you'll be learning these things when you're learning regarding the sentences, making sentences, and also the verbs, right? So let's try. Ahang, then
ahang with a parashahu.
Maihang, parasu.
Mahang parasu.
Parasu what? Parasuna, right?
Parasuna.
Parasuna. Aham maiham parasuna.
Velavu.
Velu or velavo?
Chindisami.
Chindisami. Okay, good. Good. Okay, it's you can try translating these things. There are some other nouns ending with wantu, mantu, right? Just for the sake of knowing that there are these words as well. We will look into this right now. I'm gonna want to decline this manner. Gunawanto, virtuous one. Gunawa, gunawanto, gunawanta, gunawantang, gunawante, gunawata, gunawantena, gunawantehi, gunawantevi. Ablative, dative, gunawanto, gunawantassa, gunawatang, gunawantana. Ablative, gunawata, gunawantamha, gunawatasma, gunawantehi, gunawantevi. Genitive, Gunavato, Gunavantassa, Gunavatam, Gunavantana. Locative, Gunavati, Gunavante, Gunavantamhi, Gunavantasmin, Gunavantesu. Vocative, Gunavatam, Gunava, Gunavanto, Gunavanta. So, yeah. So, these are the words that belong to this category and that should be declined in the similar manner. Dhanavantu means rich. Balavantu, powerful. Bhanumantu, sun. Bhagavantu, the exalted one, the fortunate one. Right? We when we recite the suttas, we can say this word Bhagava. And Bhagava, from this word, the original word of the term Bhagava, to refer to the Buddha, Bhagav come from the original term Bhagavantu, right? As we can see here, nominative is Gunava. Gunava becomes Gunava. Therefore, Bhagavantu becomes Bhagava. So in this manner, just to let you know. Panyavantu, the wise one. Jasavantu, famous. Sativantu, mindful. Buddhivantu, intelligent. Punyavantu, fortunate. Kulavantu, of high caste. Right. So these are similar words that should be declined in this manner. Phalavantu, fruitful. Himavantu, the Himalaya, possessor of ice. Chakuvantu, possessor of eyes. Silavantu, virtuous one, observant of precepts. Bandhuvantu, with many relations. So as we can see here, these words which end which has this ending of antu and mantu describes the nature of possessing something, possessing some qualities, or possessing or having something. Then, like we can see, gunavantu means having virtues, which is the virtuous one, right? And dhanavantu means having dhana. Dhana means wealth, right? Dhana means wealth. Dhanavantu means one who has wealth, one who has money. Balavantu means one who has power. Powerful means one who has power. And also bala means power. Vantu, when added with the vantu ending suffix, it becomes balavantu, meaning the power, one who has power or the powerful one. Bhanumantu also. Bhanu means the brightness or light. Therefore, Bhanu, that's why the sun, this is the literal meaning of one who has light, or Bhanumantu. Bhagavantu also, one who has fortune. Bhaga means fortunate, the fortune. Bhagavantu means one who has fortune. Panya means also, Panya means wisdom, right? We have learned that, Panya. So one who has wisdom becomes, when we add this vantu suffix, it becomes panyavantu. So in this manner, it's another category of words that we should be learning. But for the sake of, we have a limited time, let's skip, just look into in quickly, and then go to the next masculine word ending in u, the long u, right? So vidu, wise man or knower, and here it has shortened more than the before, because the most of the words are very similar to the short u, right? The masculine nouns ending in u. Therefore, vidu, viduno. Accusative, vidung, accusative singular, vidung, viduno. Instrumental, viduna, vidubi, viduhi. Dative, viduno, vidusta, vidunang. And ablative, similar to the o of the garu, which is as vidus ma, vidumha, viduhi, vidubi. And genitive, viduno, vidussa, viduna. And locative, vidusming, vidumhi, vidusu. And vocative also vidu, viduno. So these are not very different from the previous one, which is masculine words ending in o. Therefore, as I told you earlier, if you have memorized the previous one, then it becomes very easy for you to remember the other, this one as well. Let's look at another word. The other words that are similar, that are declined similarly with the vidu, with the long u. Prabhu, overlord. Sabbanyu, the omniscient one, the one who knows everything. Sabba means everything. Nyu means the knower, the who knows everything, the omniscient one. Athanyu, knower of the meaning. Atha means the meaning, or the atha means benefit. And Athanyu means knower of the meaning or knower of the benefit. Vadanyu means a charitable person. Vinyu, a wise man. Matanyu, temperate, one who knows the measure, one who knows the limit, is the term Matanyu. So these are words that are masculine and ends with a long u. So anybody would like to try to decline any of these words?
Okay, Ajahn, I'll try the Papu.
Pabu, right? Pabu, overload. Okay, go ahead.
So I have to follow the same number, right?
Yeah, these things according to this, and the other one which is not indicated here should follow the previous one.
Okay, come.
Yeah.
Papu, Papu, Papuno, Papu, Papung, Papu, Papuno, Papuna, Papubi, Papuhi. Papuno, Papusa, Papunang.
Ablative.
Okay. Ablative. Same with the
Yeah, Garu, the previous one.
previous one, right?
Yeah. Remember?
Not really. Same with the instrumental.
No, the ablative is Pabuna, Pabusma, Pabumha. Yeah, similar. Pabuhi, Pabubi, Pabubi, Pabuhi. And genitive then.
I can't remember that.
Anybody else would like to try? DM Ni.
Yes, I will try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Vinyu.
Vinyu.
What's name?
Stress the last ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Vinyu. Nominative. Vinyu.
Vinyu. Vinyu. You have to say it longer than the other.
Vinyu.
Yeah.
Vinyu. Vinyu. Vinyuno.